understanding the situation, and believe me, this will not be the last time we see him in the World Matchplay.
John Part and Stuart Party commentators.
Thanks, Dave. The start of what is sure to be a fabulous night here at the Matchplay. At the end of it, we'll know our lineup for the last 16. Keegan Brown, more than capable, as the boys were talking about. Very much at home on the big darting stages. Played the O2, the Grand Slam, the Ali Pali. And here he is now, the fifth debutant at the 2015 Matchplay. And he will give it a real go. Sure, when the draw was made on Sky Sports News HQ, and Wayne Mardle picked out Keegan Brown, Robert Thornton will have thought there's easier games than that, that's for sure. We shall see. Thornton in form.
83.
Brown 2, should be a good game. John Part.
Yeah, I think Thornton's really coming back into his own, and with that big Europe win last week, and even before then, you know, he's sort of at a point where in his career he's got to start going back up again and performing like he can, and he's so mature now.
168.
What a great setup shot.
What a response from Brown. You hit a 180, I'll hit a 168 to leave double 8.
49. Keegan, you require 16.
Very relaxed, Keegan Brown. Would like to get this first leg done and dusted pretty quickly.
Keegan Brown.
Impressive from the young
Second
man.
leg, Robert to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, Robert Thornton just last weekend, fantastic victory on the European Tour in Dusseldorf. Won £25,000, beat Kim Huybrechts to take the European Darts Open, some sparkling darts, some huge averages. With no excuse, comes in here in top form. 2 180s already.
Well, Brown loving the challenge and answering all the 180s with maximum turns himself.
140.
He will relish this stage and this atmosphere, Keegan Brown. Don't worry about that.
92. Robert, you require 81.
So Thornton here, looking at possible 11 darter, maybe 12 to hold his throw. Got to go for it. Bullseye. Brown on 132.
Game shot the second leg.
This is some game. We only have 2 legs.
Third leg is Keegan to throw first. Game on.
And both these guys, they play very much as though they're going to win the match all the way through. I know that might seem obvious, but they really carry the air well of being someone who's about to win and is the one in charge. So you put the two against each other, it gets quite interesting to see who might blink first.
Well, for Thornton, that big win in Dusseldorf last weekend.
140.
Perfect timing. He had been struggling a touch, but it just takes one good tournament, one big win, and to turn it all around. He's back up to number 8 in the world. Played beautifully in Germany. Can he break
94.
his duck on the Blackpool stage? Last year beaten by Nicholson, 2 years ago by Ian White, whitewashed by Adrian Lewis and Gary Anderson on the Winter Garden stage, beaten by Phil Taylor on his debut. 5 match plays, 5 first-round defeats for Robert Thornton.
41.
Well, there was a weak turn by Thornton and kind of really made things easy for Brown, but only 41, and now Thornton in a great position, and he's making the most of it.
140. Keegan, you require 129.
21 scored. Look at single 16.
97. Robert, you require
Recovered
97.
the situation well, Keegan Brown, but will he get a dart and a double? Bullseye. Well, that's what he was going for.
31. Keegan, you require 32.
Yeah, with 2 darts, I like that treble 18. So much bigger. In any case, double 16, great
Game's
dart
on
to
the
adjust.
third leg. Keegan
Next
Brown.
2, easily done.
Fourth leg is Robert to throw first. Game on.
And he sort of got let off a little bit there for that sloppy 41 with 170 left, and Robert not on a finish. So he'll feel pretty good that he got held his throw in the end.
41.
Well, talking of 41, there we have it. Not the start that Thornton would have wanted to this fourth leg. Keegan Brown already up to number 42 in the world.
140.
Of course, the young man from the Isle of Wight, the reigning PDC Unicorn World Youth Champion.
81.
We saw him reach the quarterfinals of the Grand Slam. Possibly should have got through to the semis. We saw him beat a certain John Part in the World Championship at the Alexandra Palace. More of that, I'm sure, as we go on.
108.
For the moment, it's all about the darts of Keegan Brown. His second, perfect timing as well against the throw.
100.
Yeah, breakthrough leg here for Keegan. Great 140, down to 41 after 9. With that 112 average. He's outscoring Thornton.
140.
Robert starting to look uncomfortable.
41.
Double 16 for an 11 dart leg.
Game shot in the
This
fourth
is what
leg.
he's
Keegan
capable of.
Brown.
110 average.
Fifth
This
leg
is
is
what he
Keegan
did
to
to
throw
Raymond van
first.
Barneveld
Game on.
at the Grand Slam. You may remember he was way ahead of Dave Chisnell in the Grand Slam quarterfinals, but then fluffed his lines right at the
60.
end, lost 16-14. He had to show some nerve, some coolness under pressure as well at the World
140.
Championship when he beat John Park. And John Park came back at him.
Yeah, he woke back up in that 5th set and got me pretty good.
134.
You know, that's the sort of player he is. He doesn't quit ever. He's got one gear, and that's all out, and he just plays his best.
123.
It's sort of what Robert does too. He's going well. They're very aggressive players, attacking.
60.
And there's not much wrong with that sort of an attitude to take into a dart match.
Well, no, for Keegan Brown, reputations count for nought. It's no disrespect to the players he's playing, but he just gets on
100.
and plays his game, doesn't he, as we've seen over the last 12 months or so.
140.
It's okay.
Robert, you require 138.
Thornton here, trying to break back, but not like that.
Oh,
What a chance here for Keegan Brown.
yeah, Thornton not even applying any pressure.
31. Keegan, you require
Only managed to level
107.
scores. It's treble 19. Maybe could be treble 16. Not a very good dart at that.
51.
Maybe Robert
Robert, you
can
require
redeem himself
107.
and
Well, yeah,
show Keegan
31
how to
with
do
the last
this.
visit. Treble 20, I think. He
37.
is annoyed,
Keegan, 56.
angry, frustrated. He could find himself 4-1 down as well. Good guide.
Game
Great
shot in the
guide.
fifth leg.
Great
Keegan
start for Keegan Brown, the young man on debut in the match play. And he looks so at home on the Winter Garden stage.
100. 119.
Well, I'm glad I don't have all the records.
100.
Just that match double record, right?
You've hit a 9-darter here. Nearly won here.
85.
But you've inflicted a whitewash on somebody here as well, didn't you beat Colin Monk 10-0?
Oh, well, I might have done something like that. But,
45.
Mark Walsh remembers one too.
90.
This game's
Robert
easy when you're winning, Stuart. Yeah,
133.
it's a great game when you're winning.
Too inconsistent, isn't he?
47.
Kenny.
Keegan, you require 107.
Brown wants to get a better effort than his last time at 107. And not much of a better dart at the treble 16.
51.
Finishing
Robert, you
isn't looking too
require
good these last
86.
few legs. Kind of iffy if Thornton has a chance here. He's ended up on bull probably. Yes, bull to try and get his second.
61.
And the only leg he
Keegan,
won,
you
he won on
require
bull.
56.
That one not anywhere near as close.
Just for a double break of throw. Double 10. Oh, big
36.
moments in this match. Big
Robert, you require
moments.
25.
A double 4 to rescue the leg. Well, that's a great marker. Got to go in, surely. And it's gone
17.
the other side. And
Keegan, you require
it is
20.
all going wrong for Robert Thornton. It's getting worse
Keegan's on the
now.
sixth leg. Keegan Brown.
5-1, 4 legs on
Seven
the
leg is
spin.
Keegan to throw first.
Ooh. Every
Game on.
picture tells a story. Not a happy chappy. You can't blame him. He started well. Couple of 180s, 12 dart leg, 81 on the bull, but then
93.
1 or 2 loose dart, or more than 1 or 2 loose darts, and frustration has started to creep in.
Yeah, he just has to get back to trying to score.
134.
Good effort there. A lot of the time, starting to use the 19s helps you get back into your scoring rhythm. And then you move back up to the 20s. We've seen it already this week
100.
a few times. But, you know, in this format, it lends itself to runs of legs, winning legs. So Thornton not out of this by any chance.
140.
Well, that's for his opponent, and you've seen him on many occasions in the commentary box and up close and personal when he beat you at the World Championship. What
42.
is Keegan Brown capable of? How far can he go in this sport, do you think?
Yeah, I think he can do very well because he has the right sort of attitude
60.
on the Aki on the stage, where he's just playing hard-nosed at the board, pounding the scores in as well as he can, and putting himself in position to win every leg.
137.
Top 16 player.
Oh, you require 167.
It's hard to say. He needs to sustain it, and he looks the type that he could, but
97.
you know,
Keegan, you
you have to endure the
129.
backlash of darts against you, the whole scene, everybody trying to get you out. Once you really make a name that you're a threat.
111.
He went
Oh,
for
you
double
require
double.
70.
The young man.
Yeah, I like that shot. If you hit the 57, then again, I prefer to go bull on that.
Well, he got there in the end. How important could that prove to be? Crucial break back.
Well, he had a warm-up double go in, you know. So
Not even a hint of a smile from the Scot. No smile.
well, he just saw his opponent miss double-double, and you know it's only fair.
100.
Of course, we remember Thornton's best day in the PDC at the Reebok when he won the UK Open.
140.
And he didn't just beat Taylor, he beat him up in the final for 7 or 8 legs. He was as near perfect as you could be.
51.
And that really was an example of what Robert Thornton can do. And we've seen it in the Premier League as well over the years. But that night in Bolton,
91.
the highest of the heights for Thornton in the PDC. We suspect there are
100.
more
Oh,
high
you've got
moments to come for young
170.
Keegan Brown over the next decade or so.
$95.
Still only 1 break of throw
you've got
behind,
75.
having won that 7th leg.
Yeah, this 18 for tops.
35.
Push the wire down that close,
Keegan,
but
you require
a lot of work to do
150.
for Brown to punish. The miss. Needs 2 trebles. He's got one of them. Double 18.
140.
Oh, he's not happy with that effort at all, is he?
Robert, you require 40.
It looked so much like he was about to do it.
Great effort.
Game
He'll get another chance. Back-to-back legs for Robert Thornton.
Keegan to throw first. Game on.
For the first time in this match, Keegan Brown has a little bit to think about. Robert Thornton's
41.
facial expressions during a game, a real picture. It make a great montage.
Well, I don't know if he can match Mensur.
60.
Well, Sulovic celebrating the win when he hadn't won. He did eventually, but it's one of those moments that will live forever
77.
in the memory. Yeah, Sulovic will play Gary Anderson in round 2. The winner of this, by the way, to play Dave Chisnall
100.
or Jamie Caven in the last 16.
$59.
He's lost a little bit of the sparkle, hasn't he, Keegan Brown?
Well, he's lost the last 2 legs, and that can take some of the wind out of your sails. The old momentum factor.
140.
Just don't feel all cheery and positive after you've lost a couple of legs, even if you had chances.
100.
If Thornton can break again here, we're back on track, back on throw. Much better.
Yeah, looking quite likely.
139.
I'd like to see the 25 that last start, maybe the 56, because Brown not on a finish, but as it is, he's left 62, and he'll be back for it.
123. Robbie
Rush of blood
62.
with the last dart for Keegan Brown. Maybe academic. Well, he's done it again. He's going for 12 to leave tops.
He's the double kick.
Again. Go on, just give us a hint of a smile, Robert. Just a little smile. You've won 3 consecutive legs. You're throwing now to level up this game. Terrific opener.
The way he was having trouble finishing earlier, I think he might start going for double on purpose.
$97.
Never dull when Robert Thornton is on the big dart stages.
He's an odd character too. Sometimes if he injures himself, he plays better, or maybe if he's deathly ill. I don't know if he has any issues tonight like that, but let's hope not. Let's hope not. But never seems to affect him adversely.
Where's his heart on his sleeve?
98.
Sure. Brown needs a boost.
Well, and he battles through adversity, I guess, is the real lesson there.
This is the boost. Is it ever? Perfect timing. Thornton here with the darts for 5-all. And Keegan Brown. Brilliant 180.
59.
The adversity he's trying to battle through this time is his Blackpool curse, which is a different sort of problem altogether. Needs a treble.
80.
Won't leave a finish, so Brown comfortably approaching the board for 98. Treble 18. Can just hit the 20. Wow, he almost busted.
Robert, you require 167.
He didn't even crack a smile at it, though. He's probably not too impressed at himself.
100. Keegan, you require 40.
Well, Thornton through for a level game. Oh, well done, Keegan Brown.
Keegan Brown.
And showed what he's made of. Some tungsten metal from the young man. And he re-establishes a 2-leg lead. Still too close to call.
Yes, Thornton really does need to get a break of throw here to get himself back. He's only
60.
down the 1 break, but when you are second to throw at the start, that can be positionally a little more ominous. So psychologically,
60.
this would be a good time for him. 260, so not the best starts coming off out of the break for either one.
140.
Good 140 for Brown. From Brown's perspective, I think he just needs to play like he started the match. Just go in, bang, 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 hit the scores, see where he lands, get his chances.
180.
A vastly experienced Scott will dig deep.
60.
To steal James Wade's nickname, Brown is a bit machine-like. Reminds me of that, just very steady, pound the board,
100.
doesn't show the emotion, and he's dangerous on doubles and finishing. So, you know, if you're Thornton, you're going to have to get your level up there, or you're just not going to get sloppy legs a lot of the time.
Well, that's unlucky. That really is. That's careless.
39.
He's feeling the pressure, isn't he?
102.
Thinking about the curse, perhaps.
Well, absolutely. Human nature.
Double 18 here. For some pain delivered. Holds his throw, but in relation to Thornton, he's 3 legs back. And if the last leg was important for him, well, now with the throw, this is almost desperate times. He must hold his throw here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're right. I think it's human nature that
60.
because he's lost on this stage 5 times in the first round, it will be in the back of his mind. No doubt about it. And, you know, when things start going awry,
137.
thoughts will start to creep in.
Yeah, the more times you think, not again,
Yeah.
the more you embody it.
108.
And a wonderful 180 from Brown to pull himself right back with Thornton and keep the pressure on the throw.
Thornton will be thinking not again after that maximum.
99.
You know, it's a erroneous psychology. Every game you play, guys are going to hit 180s, take big outs, right? But just you notice it a lot more when you've been losing in a particular place. Doesn't need to go for it, but he might want to. Let's see a bull, Robert.
145.
You're in the yes camp, aren't you, with that?
Well, especially when things aren't going your way.
Yeah.
You want to just get something major, an
58.
oomph shot, get the crowd excited. Every situation is different, so I don't think there's a definitive yes and no. It's double 4, though.
21.
And now all the naysayers about going for bull
160.
are now saying, well, see, you should have set it up. Especially if Keegan hits this double top for a 160 out. Oh,
120.
he's threatening on the big outs. Needs to get up just a little bit, perfectly adjusted.
On the 12th there, Robert Thornton. 13-legged
Bit of a
Keegan
feud going on inside there.
Game on.
A wipe of the brow emphasizes that.
Yeah, much relief.
174.
Well, how about that? You've got to say, Keegan Brown belongs on this big stage, and we talked about Robert Thornton's big win last weekend.
140.
Brown, as we mentioned, the World Youth Champion. He's here on merit. And he won his first big event in the
97.
PDC a couple of months ago. The end of May, the Players' Championship event, and winning that
41.
guaranteed him his place at the match play. A great win. Beat Adrian Lewis in the final.
$43.
Okay, well, Keegan's still well ahead, but that's some sort of opportunity for Robert. Needs to jump on it just to get himself back threatening.
100.
That's okay. 140 minimum ask, you would think, here for Robert Thornton. Another one of those, please. Yes.
140.
Let's put some pressure on
Keegan, you require 87.
young Keegan Brown. That's a great dart. Double 18. Brilliant.
Games
How
on the
about
13th
that?
there, Keegan Brown. 14-legged Robert
Nervous,
throw first. Game on.
confident, and has the ability.
140.
Unlucky there. Should have probably had a 180. Just didn't have enough room. He was so close to the other barrels.
81. 140.
2 140s. The way Brown's been threatening on big outshots, you know, Thornton doesn't want to fool around too much here, even though he has the lead.
57.
That's opened the door a little. 57.
95.
Just gets on with it, doesn't
Robert,
he?
you require 164.
Throws a loose dart, but just gets on with it. No histrionics.
No. Doesn't show you how he's feeling.
92.
Robert much more emotive.
100. Robert, you require 72.
To stay in it. One dart at tops.
52. Keegan, you require 85.
Well, if he gets this, he'll be throwing for the match. 21 scored.
14's probably now. Bullseye it is.
60.
Clicked on the wire.
Robert, you require 20.
Long way off. That wasn't.
Game shot on the 14.
Stays in it.
Robert Thornton. 15-legged Keegan to throw first. Game on.
Missed the ball for 9-5.
41.
Well, Keegan was grabbing at his foot and bending over before that last turn, and I don't know if he's in some kind of discomfort, maybe a cramp or something. But
100.
he started with a 41 after that, so we'll see if it continues. Oh, good cover shots.
100.
Thornton hasn't been in front at any stage in this game, but he has fought back from 5-1 down. Still in there, still fighting, got a chance. Has to win, well, has to break through, that's for sure. This would be a good time to do it,
43.
but not with darts like that.
Yeah, this is a second last opportunity if, you know, if he holds his throw
81.
on every occasion.
Keegan, you require 145.
20s first. May go for the bull or stay there. We'll see.
60.
Not too troubled with Robert at 200. And the way Brown's been finishing, you expect him to get the 85, maybe in 2 darts even.
100. Keegan, you require 85.
His finishing has been terrific. Needs the bull again.
Game shot on the 15
He
leg.
just missed it from the last leg. No trouble there.
16
He's
leg
one
in the
away
throw
from
first.
shocking
Game on.
the Scot, Keegan Brown. 1 leg away from victory.
Yeah, he smacked that wire, the bull, but rattled it in there.
137. 41.
Very good leg of darts. Robert Thornton producing here. And it now is definitely a must-win leg.
140.
No going back for Thornton now.
58.
Thornton 1 leg away from equaling Eric Bristow's record of a 6th
134.
consecutive first
Robert, you
round
require
exit for
126.
Matchplay.
48.
Oh, would have obviously liked to do better there, but 78 still manageable. Look at the pressure being heaped on, though.
137. Robert, you require 78.
20 for Tops to save it. One dart at Tops.
Game on the 16th leg. Robert Thornton.
It looked quite easy in the end.
It's Keegan to throw first. Game on. 59.
Robert needs to win another 2 legs before he has the luxury of being able to lose one.
60.
Well, he was given a great chance by Keegan Brown, but Thornton could only manage a point more. That's the 3rd
150.
time during this match that he's come downstairs and hit 2 treble 19s. Under the pressure that he must be under,
85.
they were exceptional darts. It's advantage Keegan Brown throwing for a place in the last 16.
100.
Yes, and the first in the treble, so a disappointing 100. And opportunity for Thornton. Needs a 140, though, to capitalize.
140.
Does that. Chance, perhaps. Still all in the hands of Brown, though.
140.
What a good leg this has been. Left 87 after 12.
123.
Yeah, and he finished that earlier, I believe.
87.
Needs the ball
Game
for
shot.
the match. What a way to win it! Keegan Brown stunned Robert Thornton. The young man is into the 2nd round of the match play. A fabulous performance. And the Blackpool hoodoo continues for the Scot as Robert Thornton loses for a 6th consecutive time in the 1st round at the Winter Gardens. Take a bow, young man.